Welcome back. So, uh, today we're going to, as of yet, learn Expelliarmus. We're going to go to potions, and we're also going to go to herbology.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
Has Ranrock's lot ever attacked you like this before?
They've been taunting and threatening me for a while now. But they've always believed that violence is the only way to get what they want. Things have taken a much darker turn of late. Ranrock is getting more powerful, and his loyalists know it. They feel untouchable. Ranrock assumed that all goblins would agree to follow him, but he was wrong. Many of us would like a diplomatic end to the discord with wizard kind.
You mentioned that your paintings were taken. Are you a painter?
I am. It's my calling, though most would think it an unusual path for a goblin. Most of my family work in metal, or associated with Gringotts. I'd wager my finest brush that Ranrock's lot have no appreciation for any of my work, and it'll be tossed aside for kindling. Without my carts and my livelihood, who knows when I'll be able to paint again?
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
So yeah, find his cart. Bring it back.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Orn.
Yeah. Heck yeah. All right. So another reason why I very much want to come to the woods is so that way we can try and get our professor's assignment done. Yeah, I'm just gonna... We will be helping him out. But you can essentially get little, like, stuff for defeating things. some of the stuff you can use on your clothing to make it stronger, or make certain spells stronger.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
So yeah. Karma, come here, baby.
Lumos.
So in here there should be some free. Yeah. Maybe not.
Lumos.
Baby. Yeah. Why are there sheep here suddenly? Are there always been sheep here?
Revelio.
Multi-merit tap tentacles are a rare potion ingredient known to resist certain dark charms that contain healing properties. An overdose, however, can cause purple ear hair. Whoa! Nice knowing. Baby, come here. Psst, psst, psst. Alright, so all you have to do is... Gonna be honest, this is a whole lot easier traveling around around the Highlands with a broom. Where's the leave we got? Yep. Eh. Those are basically just wolf-like things that will try and attack you. Alright. So we have some dark wizards coming up.
That curiosity young people tend to nurture never ends well for them, does it? Well, we have someone with... Come here, crupmate. Confringo!
Alright, we're good.
Your poaching days are over.
Oh, I do like the brown fingerless glove look. Alright. Nope. Let's get back to Hogwarts.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
So, Expelliarmus, the disarming charm.
You seem to have a practice. Keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life someday.
So, I'm a huge Expelliarmus fan. To the point where yeah, herbology. Go in here.
How could you? You have not only lied to me about your house, but you have made a fool of me in front of our friends and neighbors. Oh yes, it seems they knew. You will march to Professor Black's office this instant and demand to be resorted. No child of mine is ever going to wear those colors. Ever.
So that is a howler.
Is she growing Punja's onion again?
Good morning, Professor Garlick.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root.
Ah, yes.
Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new pot and pack down the soil! The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone! Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new students.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
Yeah, he's great.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knot grass. Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses? I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Oh my god, the fact I have 14!
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Indeed they do. Chinese chopping plants are another one that we're going
Hello.
to use
Saw
in
you
combat.
on the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but your lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh, well, thank you.
Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on. Grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. I almost lost a thumb once. Don't... Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
And this is where our lovely...
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the denoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were? I mean, of course, you're, not someone to be trifled with. I see that. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
Oh, he has a crush.
I'll see you back in class.
So you can only have 3 Chinese chomping cabbages out. As well as certain other plants. Am I stealing her shit? Yeah. You think she'll mind? Nah. Bum, 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 bum. My cat's trying to get inside her cat carrier. She has nowhere to go.
And a helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves. I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Aw, how sweet.
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
To make anything grow, we must first understand it. That goes for plants as well as friendships. Kindness and concern are as necessary in the greenhouse as in the Great Hall.
So, I'm going to be honest. Take her words, not with a grain of salt, but take it with like a grain of sugar, if that makes any sense. Because what she is saying is true. Like, take the friendships that you're going to get, like the relationship stuff. Take the time to do those, as those will, quite frankly, help you in the long run. Give me. Yes, baby. But yeah, do what she says and take care of your friendships. So we already have notably a few. Natty, Sebastian, those guys are going to have their own side quests and everything. There's Omnis is tied with Sebastian's. So literally Those two are intertwined. Meow. My cat's just destroying my entire room. And my foot. Meow. Meow. I feel like a Quidditch player.
I have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Meow. Baby. Baby. Roar. Oh yeah, he'll just need some happy time. Are you doing your zoomies? Yeah. Up we go. My kitten's just being very, 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 very crazy right now. Alright, my cat has successfully settled down.
Revelio.
But yeah. This is Slytherin's dungeon. Right there's the entrance to all your hopes and dreams, if you're Slytherin. So, fun fact. I believe there's one here. You know how it has like the
Revelio.
scratch into one of the copper taps is a seemingly ordinary sink. Girl's toilet is a small snake. So one of them actively has the snake that brings you down into the Chamber of Secrets. Unfortunately, I don't know which one. Cat, I have your stick. Where? No.
Lumos.
This way. Swear I'm gonna get lost and confused all the dang time. But this is the entrance hall. Reception hall, and this is where all of the stuff is. To see how many points you got.
Revelio.
House point hourglasses. These large, ornate hourglasses containing rubies, sapphires, diamonds, and emeralds are enchanted to keep count of the house's points for Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, and Slytherin, respectively. So sapphire, emeralds, diamonds, and rubies. So you can go like this and see how much everyone has. And this is the Great Hall. This is where everyone goes to eat, chew. And I just found a freaking key. And where's the chest? Where is my thing? Oh my god. There we go. There's one.
Revelio.
And you can go up here.
Excellent.
And voila! Oh my god. What a time not to have the Alohomora spell.
Incendio.
Bum, bum, bum. I am also a very huge fan of Defendo and Bombarda. And Confringo. Like, I am such a huge fan of those spells. You even learned Glacius too, so y'all who's ice fans better watch out. So everyone sits at their respective table. It's on all honesty. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, I really hate Nigellus Black. He is my least favorite headmaster. He is my least favorite character here. Then this is another courtyard for Hogwarts.
I spent hours trying to conjure a meat pie when I was a first year.
A terrific place for lovers to be.
I wouldn't do it if I were you. The rubbish you look like. Something so peaceful about tending to magical plants. Venomous tentacula being a notable.
I believe this is the Transfiguration Garden.
Brilliant. Lumos. Revelio.
Yeah, I believe these are the Transfiguration Gardens.
Leviosa.
I haven't been feeling myself at all. I swear someone put lumbar will treat me.
I believe this is Hufflepuff. But take a look at this, guys. It is, wow, gorgeous. Holy crud. Yeah, this is Hufflepuff. Definitely Hufflepuff. These are the windows from Hufflepuff. I can totally tell. Getting back to your spot on the couch, kitty? Yeah. Well, my lap's open if you want to cuddle on it. Oh, you want the stick.
Lumos.
You really showed that troll what's what, didn't you?
I had to. Kill or be killed. I'm not dying here. Unicorn.
Revelio.
Oh, gosh darn it.
Leviosa.
I spend the entire day in Hogwarts if I can.
So I will give you guys this lovely little thing.
Could you remind me how the Daedalian keys work again?
When you spot or hear a flying
Oh my god, I
key,
forgot.
you're to follow it back to its cabinet. Inserting it in the lock is the tricky part. I hope you follow some. If you open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
Oh, damn. We're just lift powdering this. Alright. We're gonna wait till day.
try coming up with clever passwords day in, day out. Not as easy as it looks.
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Yeah, friendo.
Nicely done.
So yeah, that's what happens if you miss one.
Next time, perhaps. You'll get it. That's it.
No, I don't want to.
Good one. Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Plus, you'll be even more formidable in crossed wands. Other duelists had better beware.
Alright, I am changing that. I love how I get like a little thing.
Is the final round of crossed wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yep. We're going with Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
I always do with a partner. I am way too afraid of not.
Real victory.
That's the spirit.
It's 4 against 2! I'm taking her out! You shut up! It's the final round!
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
That was nothing. I'm just getting started.
If the best duelists in the school weren't enough competition, then perhaps you should consider transferring to Durmstrang. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork.
Yeah, you probably should.
How my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
So, we got the champion garb. In case you want to see it, I will be doing this. Then it's this. Guess what it is. This is all for beating people up. Oh. Professor 1. Combat Alia. Ugh. Gothic attire. I feel like an old lady. Yeah, an actual axe. We're going to go. There we go. Alright, we're good. But no, the cross ones looks like that.
You can't be beat, can you?
Lost to a new student? I didn't see that coming.
And I didn't see your guys' names on my clothes.
Shame it's over. I was just getting started.
At what? Girl, I beat you! Asylum mask. Heck yeah, baby! Going to an asylum. And this is the Clock Tower Courtyard. Also known by Gabby as a huge fan who played Harry Potter in a frickin' Prisoner of Azkaban one too many times. The one courtyard that I always kept glitching out in. I played it for the PC. My older sister and I played it too. I mean, my older sister and I. My older sister played it too. She took several turns to beat the Dementors. I took one. Guess what? Guess which one she was jealous of. And that's the owlery up there.
Revelio.
So there are some Alright, so we should probably go check on our Disney seeds. I gotta find.
Revelio.
Expelliarmus.
Come now, Annabelle. Annabelle. It was a long time ago. I cannot do this for all eternity. If I could undo all that happened that day, I would.
So we're gonna go to the greenhouse. I really do love the greenhouse. Gonna be nice, such relaxing music. And then this way is to potions.
Someone from the Ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade.
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
Revelio.
Alright. And that was level lock! God dang it! Can they stop level locking stuff? Oh, even this, I don't know. Ah, it's fine. I was planning on selling that anyway.
Revelio.
Yes, he walks with a limp, and we love him for
Potions
it.
is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Big ass spoon here.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir.
That's good.
Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, You'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful.
Stealing!
Finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion. Professor Sharp must have...
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Ah, yes. We met in the common room.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
No, every time I always grab him that Wooper feather.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new student. I've heard much about you. Thank you. I'm Amit, by the way. Pleasure, truly. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
Yep.
A well-prepared witch or wizard always.
Totally, I'm not stealing your stuff.
Would not be that color, Mr. Dowell.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
You're going to know! You are most definitely going to know when this concoction...
The didn't or crush it. The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it! Get it!
Oh! Dragon tongue! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr.
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish. Wish I could just replace it with one from J. Pippin's.
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients. I simply grow most of what I need.
Yeah, points away from Gryffindor.
I brewed an Edurus potion, as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Yeah. Don't worry, we'll have our own spot though.
I think each of us has had enough. Okay, class is dismissed.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
No explosions at all.
Nicholas, our house ghost, is looking for you. You can find him near the Great Hall.
So, there are certain quests that every house has. For one part, where you're going to get something. Ravenclaw, you actually have to... If I think this is what it is, and I pray I'm right, there's one quest that's majorly story part. Yes, the hunt for the missing pages. Oh my god, yes. Okay, so Ravenclaw has you going to the Owlery and doing this one puzzle to find everything. Hufflepuff, from what I have heard, I have not gone to it myself. You ultimately go to Azkaban. That's what I've heard. You cannot quote me on it. I do ultimately, and this is my first time doing this one. I have played on a Ravenclaw file that I have, which was the first one I started out with. I really do like Ravenclaw as much as I love Gryffindor, and in fact, I may go on to my other ones to show you guys what they all look like. Because I think they're...
Wands was fantastic. Your dueling skills are quite advanced.
Because a lot of certain stuff... Yeah. I'll just show you guys it. It's ultimately really fun. Ultimately, all the houses are different, unique. Slytherin by far is the most fanciest out of all. I will say that.
Hey, it's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Gareth, I swear to God, I'm about to stab you with my wand!
I was. After you helped me with that Fupa feather and potions, I reckoned you might be just the person I need. You see, I have an idea for a fizzing Whizbee-inspired beverage, but I'm missing a key ingredient.
You and your concoctions. I don't know how you come up with these things.
It's a gift, truly. So,
No, it's not.
I suspect the key ingredient in fizzing Whizbees is dried billywig stings. I heard there's a store of them in Honeyduke's cellar. I'd get them myself, but my Aunt Matilda has her eye on me. Thinks I need to focus on potions class for a while, not for my own brews. I was hoping you could follow a secret passage to Honeyduke's cellar and grab a few dried billywig stings for me.
Of course. You never know when you might need a quick means of escape from the castle.
Brilliant, thank you. But you should know that it's not exactly quick. It's the secret bit that's helpful. The passage is hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch in the 3rd floor corridor. Just tap it with your wand and say, Descendium.
Couldn't you have someone buy the dried billywig stings?
They're not for sale, and you never know when the cellar's going to be locked. So, the reliable way in and out is through the secret entrance.
Are you asking me to steal from a shop?
Goodness, it's not as if I'm asking you to rob Gringotts. Honeyduke's is more than enough, and I only need a few. It's a sweets ingredient. They won't be missed, trust me.
I'll see what I can do, Gareth.
Fair enough. You shall be the first one to taste my newest brew if you can be of help. Perhaps I can convince a meat to help me with my potions homework. Get my aunt to loosen her reins a bit.
Oh boy.
I'll need to get those dried billywig stings for Gareth if he's to finish his latest...
So, he can take a break. Wait, what was that? Huh. Nearly.
Yes, you.
A one-eyed witch statue shouldn't be too hard to find. You wanted to see me, sir?
Yes, Sir Nicholas de Mimsy Porpington, at your service.
Nice to meet you, Sir Nicholas.
I know about the book you found and its missing pages. I may be able to help. Follow me, if you will. It's not too far.
Wait, how do you know about the book and that it's missing pages?
Word gets around amongst the ghosts. You were spotted with Mr. Sallow in the restricted section. Don't worry, your secret's safe with me. This may be a leap, but I believe I know who ended up with those pages. I'd be happy to take you to him, if you'd be so kind as to perform a small favor for me along the way.
And what's the favor?
A small favor in exchange for getting those pages.
Yes, it's nothing really. I'd be grateful if you could simply go into the kitchen and procure a little rotten roast beef.
I beg your pardon? Roast beef? Rotten roast beef?
That is correct. Rotten roast beef. If one floats through it just right, one can almost taste it.
Ah, I suppose I can do that. But why me?
It's simple, my young friend. My ghostly form cannot carry it. Now, if you'd be so kind as to collect the roast beef, I shall explain everything else in due course. Ah, here we are. Tickle the pear and head on in.
Did you say tickle the pear?
Yes, in the painting. I'll wait right here.
Revelio.
Do try not to get in the way of the house elves. I'm already imagining sweet aroma of rotten roast beef.
A student
never will
in the
understand
kitchen.
Students.
What did they
Plenty of
want?
delicious food and what found themselves a bit peckish likely.
Certainly
you know how
makes
hungry
Rookie's
growing
job
humans
easier.
can get.
Hello. Can you point me in the direction of the rubbish?
Towards the other end of the kitchen. If it's not taken out yet, just follow your nose. You'll find it soon enough.
Oh, thank you.
Here's a welcome treat. Delicious.
Alright, the Lex House Club. I take what I can get, guys. Alright, now.
Revelio.
What? This is where they live? Holy crud.
Oh, there's a disgusting smell. Oh, I must be getting close.
Oh, a student? What a treat! What can Finky get for you? A pumpkin pasty? Perhaps some Welsh rabbit?
Sounds lovely. But what I really need is this rotten roast beef.
Ah, Nick sent you, didn't he? Please help yourself. Finky supposes Nick's tired of loitering about simply to experience the faintest memory of the taste of food.
Aww.
Do you and the other house elves conjure the food served in the Great Hall?
Goodness, no. Not even house elves can conjure food out of thin air. Food is one of the 5 principal exceptions to Gamp's law of elemental transfiguration. We can, however, multiply it, transform it, and of course, prepare it. Then we send it straight up to the Great Hall.
Are there any restrictions as to what you can make here?
Finky supposes not. However, Finky has had the best luck with the many recipes left by Helga Hufflepuff. Her quince pie has always been a favourite, but the newfangled Arbroath Smokies are becoming popular as well.
Is it all right for students to wander into the kitchens?
Well, since you asked, students aren't supposed to be in the kitchens, but Finky doesn't mind. There's nothing that lifts Finky's spirits more than the company of students. We so rarely get visitors, and we have plenty of treats. Come back any time you please.
It was nice to meet you. Thank you for the beef.
Happy to help, and to meet you as well. Please give Nick Finky's regards.
Who knew all of this was going on right beneath our feet? It smells glorious in here. Here's a welcome treat. Delicious.
Ah, you're back. No trouble, I take it?
Not at all. Finky sends her regards, along with the rotten roast beef.
Ah, glad to hear it. Kind elf, Finky. Now, let's get that beef to Sir Patrick Delaney Podmore, and you'll be one step closer to finding those pages.
This is all rather cryptic, Sir Nicholas. What's going on?
Terribly sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Sir Patrick organizes the Headless Hunt, a group of headless ghosts who gather for various, headless activities.
Headless activities?
Yes, you'll see. Anyway, I don't know how, but a member of that hunt, Richard Jackdaw, had the pages when he was alive. My plan is to take the rotten roast beef to Sir Patrick so that he'll allow me, us, to engage with the hunt and speak to Jackdaw. Shall we?
I thought the rotten roast beef was for you.
It is, in a way. You see, I've been trying to gain access to the hunt for quite some time. Offering the beef to Patrick may help me in that regard. One, of course, also helping you.
What am I supposed to do when we meet the hunt?
Allow me to do the talking. They can be a rather supercilious lot. I'm certain they'll be welcoming to you, however. in no small part due to the rotten roast beef you'll come bearing.
Is the headless hunt dangerous?
Oh, the headless hunt wouldn't hurt a fly, let alone a student. Just a group of fun-loving headless ghosts.
Oh, lovely.
Very well. I'd like to meet Sir Patrick myself and see this headless hunt.
Ah, wonderful. You won't regret it.
I feel like I will.
Do stay behind me. It's Sir Patrick we want.
Oi, Nesta, look who's here. What have we told you, nearly headless Nick?
Hello, Sir Ramsay. Do let us pass. We brought a little something for Sir Patrick.
Probably come to try to beg his way in again.
Do they always talk to you like that?
Ah, all in good fun. Once Sir Patrick lets me join the headless hunt, I'll be right there with them. This offering is sure to win him over.
Don't forget why I'm here, sir.
Rest assured, you'll have your information from young Jackdaw in no time. Wherever he may be.
What I'd give for a flagon of mead or a nice leg of lamb right about now. Then this party would be complete.
How about the next best thing, Sir Patrick?
Ah, Sir Nicholas. And a student. Who let you in?
We brought you a gift.
This is all very suspicious. What do you really want? As if I need to ask.
It's Richard Jackdaw. Where can we find him? May we speak to him?
Jackdaw, eh? Why, here he is now. What a shame. Without his head. I bet you've always wondered what that's like, eh, Nick?
Sir, you jest.
It's bound to be around here somewhere. Probably being used in a game. If you find it, I give you my permission to speak with him, my young mortal. It's the least I can do for you for bringing this putrescent gift home.
Sir, there's another matter I wish to discuss with you, if I may.
Tut, tut, Sir Nicholas. How many times do I have to tell you? Our entry requirements are quite clear.
But, sir,
we aren't the headless except for a little bit of tendon hunt, after all. Now, please, follow me, and I shall help you find your way out.
Farewell, my young friend. Perhaps your luck with these chaps will be better than mine.
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now.
Yep. Woo!
How do ghosts with their heads while away the afterlife?
Who will be next to play our little game of hide and seek amongst the pumpkins?
Hello again. Can you help me?
Ah, Sir Nicholas's young friend. Has he abandoned you?
Not at all. I need to speak to Richard Jackdaw.
Oh.
Sir Patrick said his head might be around here somewhere.
Indeed it might be. It is a bit unorthodox to include a mortal, but if you do wish to speak with him... Oh, why not? You can speak with Jackdaw if you can find his head amongst these pumpkins. Not just once, but 5 times. Good old Dumfrey will move the head to a different spot each time you find it. Those are the rules. What say you?
How did you happen to become a member of the Headless Hunt?
I was executed alongside some fellow mutineers. We didn't like the way things were being run in our county, so we took matters into our own hands. Treason is such a strong word, but that's what we were found guilty of.
Things would have turned out much better if they'd let me be in charge.
If that's what I need to do to speak to Jackdaw, I'll do it.
Marvelous! Of course, a mortal holding a wand has an advantage over us ghosts. You can simply blast away to your heart's content.
Remember, the game's not over until you find him 5 times.
No problem.
Begin! Cast away until you find him.
Discovered already? Looks like we need to find another pumpkin to hide in, eh, Jackdaw?
Whatever you say, Dumfrey. This is not my finest moment.
I'm glad I won't be the one to clean up this mess.
That ghost said I should blast away to my heart's content.
Is it over yet? Are we still going?
I've never seen it played like that.
Revelio.
How delightful.
I could do that too if I had
Revelio.
and a body.
It won't be long now.
So you found us. This ain't over yet.
Revelio.
Oh, what fun! A student is playing.
So, use Revelio. Got it.
Here we go again.
Revelio.
Magic thief card. Yep.
Played like that.
Well done! Of course, having a wand served you well. Still, I believe congratulations are in order.
Indeed they are.
Not too bad for a mortal. Now, say what you need to say to old Jackdaw here, hmm? You've earned it.
Nicely done. But what's going on? You're not a member of the Headless Hunt.
No, I'm not. Sir Nicholas said you might know the location of some pages I'm looking for.
Merlin's beard. I know precisely the ones you mean. I pinched them from Peeves. How could I forget? The map on those pages led me to my demise. I was not ready for what awaited me in that cave. The pages are likely still mouldering away with my, remains. Quite a final adventure, I must confess.
The pages are why you lost your head. And I must visit a cave and search for your corpse.
Yes. You'd think a decapitated ghost would get used to the word corpse. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to go?
How is it possible to steal from Peeves? A poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor. Whatever's likely to cause the most chaos. I found them after he ran riot through the library. Doubt he even noticed they were gone.
Did someone in the cave cut off your head?
I was having a look around when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze. After which I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, when you visit, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
What will I find in the cave?
Aside from my mortal remains, if I remember correctly, some treasures, a magical bridge. But what kind of an adventure would it be if I spoiled the surprises for you?
I need those pages, so I suppose I'd better meet you. Thank you.
Not to worry. I'll just need to be reunited with my body first. But Dumfrey can handle that. See you at the forest's edge.
Alright, I'm gonna go sell some stuff.
You could only see me now.
Revelio.
Come on in and have a look around. No touching if you have sticky fingers. Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time. If I haven't said it before, it's a pleasure doing business with you.
Indeed. And I like my pockets getting a little bit thicker.
You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrax promise. You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrax promise. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
So yeah, basically Legend of Zelda. If you want the goat stuff, go out and take it. This is what a professional blazer uniform looks like, BT dubs. And then we get to the real glow. Yes. It's all coming together now, Mamacita. Yeah, you know.
Sure to stop by whenever you're about.
I hate you too.
Revelio.
Before you ask, I'm all out of the new socks, so if your feet are smelly, you'll have to work it out for yourself.
Yeah, well that, dude.
Revelio.
Bum 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 bum. And off we go. So in the Forbidden Forest, you're going to be facing a lot of enemies. Half the reason why I went and got some new gear. Also halfway, so that way I don't die. Because trust me, I have died plenty of times. And what I think
Has seen better days.
Revelio.
What I think this dungeon is, I don't know. Okay, that is much. Cat, if I recall. Can I get the fish? I cannot get the dang fish. Excuse me. Dangerous. Thank you.
They know the lies and falsehoods no one's mightier and Rockwoods.
Come out before I find you. What have you done? No.
Hooray! So these guys have pretty good treasure. Heck yeah! So as soon as we get like the room of requirements, this was going to prove great. You can get a lot of money from these guys. A lot of money. Alright, Mr. Dragon, if you're going to eat me, make it fast.
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. Just like a Gryffindor to brave the Forbidden Forest in pursuit of adventure.
Well said. Now, where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks, a stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu. Is that Latin? Or Greek?
Nothing to do now but keep going. The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word.
Yeah.
Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is, just as Jackdaw described. Intramuros.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Renrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
I don't know. Get good.
I will make you pay.
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me. I wonder how big this place is.
It's pretty big. And I hope you like spiders, because there are lots and lots of spiders here. Should have put a spider warning. So basically, as much as I really do like that spell, but we're gonna have to go.
That must be where this all leads.
So as you keep going, you're going to be able to like build smaller parts, eventually make it big.
Someone
Like,
didn't want casual visitors down here?
well, yeah, would you?
I wonder if any of my spells are from this.
Yeah, one. Fire. So yeah.
I'm not going to touch those.
Yeah, Incendio's basically it's one-shot kill. Oh, I do? Oh, that's right, I beat Black Wizard. Wireless. So this engrave, yeah. There's basically a whole bunch of stuff that you can do for it, or to make it a lot more powerful. Like, literally. There are some that require spider fangs. Yes, that's a skull. Yes, that is troll's boils. And yes, we do drink that. Basically, you can get the entire Spider Slayer just from this. Do I hate it? Yeah. All right. Let's just say there are going to be a lot of spiders. And if you're my older sister and you have a phobia of spiders, this is not.
That platform ought to be able to float straight to me.
Yes, and it can and will. You just have to get over to one of these two sides. I think it's this one if I recall right.
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot. There's no sign of him. I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be?
So, yeah. These are practically useless. Basically, right now, it is just stock up on what you can to make your life easier when you face this boss. And trust me, Incendio, bestie. That's going to be your best friend through this whole thing. Is Incendio, Incendio, Incendio. In fact, freak, I take Bombarda and Confrendo early if they gave us this chance. Unfortunately, they do not. Because they would also make our lives a lot easier. So, Friendo, make sure that thing is stocked up.
puzzle. Well, if Jackdaw could solve this, so can I.
There's a third one, right? Yeah, there is. Yeah.
Remarkable.
Also, health potions. Health potions, health potions, health potions. They're going to be your bestie, and you're going to learn to love them. That's why I stockpile health potions. The more you stockpile...
Skeleton in sight, but I may as well help myself to this.
So basically, my advice is stockpile the good shit. You're going to need it, and you're going to need it well. The whole reason why I have 16, because A, I never use them. B, this is story mode. And C, you dang well know that if this wasn't story mode, I'd be in the potions room and herbology just going nuts making this stuff.
It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there.
Yeah, good thing.
An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
These? I say this with love, destroy them as fast as you can.
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot. But there's no sign of him.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the way it came. Okay.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be?
Yep. Certainly, if you're Ron Weasley, you hate this.
Not a headless skeleton in sight, but I may as well help myself to this.
Yeah. Get used to that every time we finally say it.
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot. There's no
And
sign of him.
yes, health potions equal... Oh my god, you better get ready for this.
Untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
Considering that you need spells that you literally learned this year, I believe it. Just getting rid of all the spiders. That way I can be free.
There it is. The bridge. It's almost complete. More spiders. This can't be what the hell of Richard Stupid.
Yeah. Yep. This is what I mean by health potions. Oh.
Farewell, Master. I can only imagine how these spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way.
And trust me, they have a lot. So
Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? I'll need to look around for the symbol.
So the fun thing is, I believe you're meant to be like right around here, yeah. Yep, then that completes the bridge. Whoop whoop. Whoopity whoop whoop whoopity whoop 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 whoop.
I must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains. And those pages. We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Thank you for keeping these pages safe all these years.
Oh.
Here it is. The map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room?
Yeah. And we go straight to Expelliarmus. That's when these puppies awaken. Yep. Oh, great.
That's unnerving. What's happening? I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section. Where am I? The room is starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this?
You are the Avatar! Master of all 4 elements!
I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place?
My soul. Welcome. You remember those 4 people? This is one.
Can it
Hello.
be?
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention. And might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
The statues and carvings in the house on the cliffside, those are of you. Are you a seer?
I am.
Did you know that I would be here?
I cannot say more at present, except to say that your presence here does not entirely surprise me.
Okay, cool.
I'm a bit confused, sir. Why is this room called the map chamber?
I assure you that all will be clear once the book has been placed on the pedestal.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
So, this is talents! So these are basically stuff that allows you to get better. You do need the spell first before you unlock certain things. And I have just one thing to say. Get used to being able to do all that. Yeah, basically, from that, you're just literally fighting spiders. It is not the best of times, trust me. It was the greatest of times, it was the worst of times. So, room of requirement. Room of requirement is something that we will be seeing later. I don't know if I want to do it in this episode, but most definitely we will be seeing it. Actually, wait, there was one for head. Yeah.
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
Yeah.
I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book.
Bum, 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 bum. Alrighty. We managed to find them map chambers. We managed to defeat the spiders.
You need to learn the pulso, the
Banishing Charm. Useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.
So, next time, we'll be doing the pulso. Well, learning the pulso. And we will also be joining flight class. So please, everyone, come back next time. I should be streaming on, I think, Friday night? Yeah, Friday. Friday night. And I hope you all have a very good night. I am Solar Space, and I will